Okay, we're live. We turned on the YouTube camera. We're going to say that according to the phone here, it's February 2023, Friday, 17 February, anyway, whatever, 2023, there we go. Several days ago I made a video about both of these. This is the RQ-542, and then 2 days ago I made a video about it. After I went through it, I did not replace the belt. And then yesterday I went through it, and because I got somebody interested in buying it from me, went through it and I replaced the belt. So here's the old belt from it, and we're not going to play it because we know it works, but we don't have time for that. So now we have this mono National RQ-542, and I have not ever opened this thing up, unlike the previous video where I had already pictures in here. So I want to just show you what I go through each and every time I pick up whatever and go through it. So this is exactly how I do it, how I generate my pictures, and so on and so forth. I get a camera, not a cell phone camera, and not the great big DSLR, just a little tiny handheld thing, and we got nice ambient light. So we start with a picture of the front. This might be boring as sin for some people, but we do that. We stand up and get a nice top picture. Okay. And then we get a picture of this end here. It's like, here's a video of a guy taking pictures. Okay. Let's go around this end. Oh great, we got a DC input and all that. Okay, and then we got the back. So what happened here? Okay. Now I have to get a up close picture of this because it's the label. Okay. And then what we do here is we got a picture of the back. Uh-oh. And we take, okay, let's get this to the edge of this. All right, and pull this just over there and get the mouse out of the way. We turn the flash on. We come back far, we zoom in. Oh, about there. So we get a nice picture of inside the battery compartment. Let's see, let's pull that out of the way. We don't need that in the way. There we go. Alright, so green light. Oh, very good. Alright, so I got that. Right. Now let's get a picture of the bottom. You guys just don't know what is there on the bottom. Sometimes there's screws. Zoom back out. Okay, there's my 6 pictures. Oh, and before I forget, because I already, even though I've made another video about this 2 together, and I haven't energized it in this video, I need to energize it before I go any further, and just give it a real quick once through once again, because I remember this was, okay, so it's powered up, right? Turn on. It's on FM. The tone is all the way up. The volume is all the way up. And this only goes up to 90, whereas the AM is a regular dial. Well, there's nothing there. Try AM. So we got AM, but the volume is all the way up, and so it's a lot of scratchiness in the volume, and it won't go full volume. There's no volume. So this probably needs to be cleaned to get any more volume, because I'm talking in a normal tone of voice here, and this just won't. Wow. means is that the power switch here is dirty. It's not giving proper power to this. We're definitely have to clean that. So, no sound. That's off. Okay, so the radio's gonna work. Let's put it back on FM. Oh, come on now. Just. And we're gonna have to clean that switch. Okay, anyway, I'm not. Fine, well that works. Let's try the tape deck again because I remembered it had a whole lot of bad noise in it. So that's pause, that's eject. Here's the famous tape. Hit play. Uh-oh. Well, no sound. And it's running slow, see here. So, okay, stop. It will fast forward. Stop. It'll go the other way. So the belt's probably good, but there is no sound whatsoever. Let's see here. Still no sound. Okay. Well. Yeah, it's all sticky gooey. Alright, that's good enough. I'm not worried. I'm not going to mess with that anymore. Okay, so now hello.
My emails have stopped at February 15th. I have nothing in there for 16, 17, and
So I need to go fix that for you.
Well, yeah, if you could pull that up.
I can get that for you.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, thank you.
Gotta go rescue. Okay. So, is your computer on back?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on, and it had on there all this stuff about card benefits, which I was so surprised. Adobe.
Alright, James was to the rescue. We had to hit F5 on the keyboard and refresh the login screen and then re-log into her email. So her email came back up because she leaves the computer and she leaves the email on the computer and it goes away, and then she comes back and then it doesn't automatically refresh because she's not at the computer because the computer's not active and all. Anyway, just so very simple. Hit F5, re-log into the email, and we're back in business. Where was I? Okay. I think I was. Okay, so I've taken my pictures. I've played this radio as much as I care. All right, so Now I'm gonna, let's see, check out where all the screws are on this thing. I need a flashlight. Let's see, here's my favorite flashlight thing. There's a screw there. There's none on this corner. That's interesting. There's one up, oh wait, no, wait. Okay, that's the antenna screw. That looks like a sheet metal screw. Another sheet metal screw. No screws up here. And we got, this is weird. Okay, so one big screw there. There are none in the battery compartment. Okay. One screw. Wow. 3 screws. So there's none on the bottom? Oh, there are on the bottom. Look at that. There's one there, and there's one here. Okay. Let's take off the this knob here and see. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Does the face go off on this? There's none on the top. None on the top. Okay, so, well, all right, fine. So now let's get this. Well, okay. That's got a gap to it. I'll try a flat tip on this one. Flat tip out. And just get your point out to you while we're at it. Okay, so just rotate. Try again and rotate. And yeah, it's coming. Probably never been taken off before. All right, let's get the fork up in here. There we go. Yeah, so, well, okay, yep, see, I knew it. I knew it. There's a screw behind the tuning knob. Sometimes there is. So there's one there. Got the 2 on the bottom. And there's one on this edge as well. So I guess the front's going to come off. Yeah, the front's probably going to come off on this model. So, can't, well, I'll tell you what. Let's see here. Let's get a different bit. That's not the right bit. Here's the right bit. Okay. This is number 1 bit. Okay. Where's my screwdriver? Here's my screwdriver. Okay, fine. So, take that off. That's number 2. Here's number 1. Right. Okay, so just, well, that was nothing. Wow. Okay, so that was a machine thread. Okay, that over there, and then there's another one over here. It's a short little one. So, wow. Like 3 threads and that's it. So, gosh. Okay, and then this back, come over here to the bottom, probably the same thing. Yep. And then here. Yep. Okay. So where's my magnet? Is the magnet handy? Yep. Another one. Okay. Great. That one. This one. Okay. So there's that. Here's the other magnet. Never can have enough magnets. Alright, so now let's go back to this rear screw. The antenna back in its place. Seemingly that was quick, but not sure. Nope. Yes. It's feeling like it's stripped. Because it's just rotating and not coming out or anything. So let's try and just, okay, let's take the eject. Right, eject. Okay. Oh, and we got that one out, so the front should come off, right? So just kind of Well, no. Okay. Forgot the bottom was out. Right. There's a little pry thing here. There's a little pry thing right there, so. Yeah, oh that's great. Okay, so now, like that, like that, like that. And then back to there. Whoops. Just hold that. Okay, great. So, and then back to this side here being, well, now it's being held in place. Wait. Okay, so could it be this screw once again holding it? There it went. Now let's see. Wow, that's a long screw. Okay, so bunch of those right there, that one screw. Right, so that's it. Okay, so those little pieces. Okay, so now the front flops open like that. Get the camera. Take pictures. So get an overview picture. And then get a picture of the front. Go and get a picture of the inside. Okay, so okay. I like getting a flash picture just because I'm right here and don't know what. Let's go back a bit and zoom in and okay. Alright, that's different. Okay, so now, let's see, these are soldered on, but there's a plug. So let's go back. Okay, so these are soldered on. Here's a plug, okay. Okay, let's get a picture of that. Right. So just the speaker and the plug. Okay. Great. Okay, so now, great, that's it. So that comes off, right? Now we get a picture of just that, right? Okay, and I'll put this off to the side here. Now we can put this up here, right? Now we have it beside itself. And come back here and we'll get a zoom in, zoom out, but get a flash picture of this. Okay. That's too bright, but that's alright. Let's get a regular picture. Full frame, as close up as possible. Okay, great. So now, let's look into it, right? Okay, so this has got a sealed motor for the tape deck. The tape deck has, okay, so we have one screw anchoring the motor right there. We have another screw up here in this corner. We got some dust and dirt and crud right there. We have another screw anchoring that. The tuner window looks like it comes off by yet one screw here and possibly one screw there. Let's see, is that okay? Let me get my flashlight again. You can see up in here. Okay. So Yeah, that's going to be the, well, no. Okay, wait. Microphone's not attached, but the, okay, so, well, is this thing on the chassis? Yeah, this, okay, there's the chassis screw. There's a chassis screw. There's a screw for the radio. And there's probably another, okay. Well, I want to take out the tape deck because I remember this being so bad off, right? And there's a recording bar switch. Let's see here. Yep, that's the recording bar switch hanging down right there. Okay. And this has got a, who knows. Alright, so what do we do now? What's next? Let's see if we can take out this screw, the motor screw. And this other screw here, and then, well, okay, look. Here is a switch. Here's a switch for the, okay, yeah, so this is probably on a chassis because the battery compartment here, the battery wires, power wires, oh, it says power in. Oh, this is in English. Oh, look at this. Didn't notice it until just now. I mean, said it has got Chinese characters on the outside, but it's got English on the circuit board. Oh, that's really nice. But this says power in, so this is the power in plug coming from the power supply and battery combination. Okay, and there's a plug here for a micro switch of some sort. Okay, so, and here is, oh boy, what is that? Okay, needle nose. Let's see here. I just found a broken or something. Here's a little, I have no clue, but it's some kind of something that goes on a, maybe it might be a, I don't know, but that goes to something. It's just floating around on the inside there. Okay, so I guess let's go here and, all right, so we can unplug this, right? Okay, let's take a picture of that, right? So, great. And this one here says, well, it says power in, so we just picture that, right? Okay, and we've got the right color on that. Just, alright, so that's off, this is off. Okay, so now what? Let's take the tape deck out. Okay, this is probably the head for the switch, that's probably the, okay. Yeah, that's probably, wait, yeah, that, okay. This plug right here is the plug for the head, so we could remove that. So we're going to take the tape deck out. We hope that this 1, 2, and 3 screws are the screws to remove that. Now give me a, okay, we got a magnet, right. Here's a magnet, great, so give me this one. Oh, that's short, golly. It's really short. Well, it's actually a standard screw, but it wasn't even in hardly. So here's another one up here, okay. Okay. That'll be that one there. Okay. Then Now is the tape deck loose? Oh yeah, look at that, it just comes right out. Okay, great. So, okay, so here, so now the camera. Okay. Get a picture of that. Yeah, we just, okay, and just come right up and, fine, okay. And these don't have any fancy clips or anything, they just come right off. Okay, fine. Yeehaw. Okay, so this has got a flat, whoops, that's a motor wire. Oh, wouldn't you know it? Wait, no. They better be push pinned on here. No, they're soldered in place. Wouldn't you know it? The motor wires are soldered in place. So that's okay. Well, you can't have it. You can't win it all. All right. So motor wires are soldered in place. I don't see any. I mean, other than the radio stuff, I don't see any speed adjustment thing for the motor. And this is a 6-volt motor, and okay, so it's going to be one of these deals where we need to. I guess what we can do is we can simply remove the motor from its mount. All right, let's do that. That's easier. Okay, so do we get a picture of this? Let's get a picture of this. All right. Let's just do this.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
So no light, just.
Oh, okay. The address is 6916.
Okay, great. So that. Get a picture of this. And here, just. Yeah, so.
They're coming today? Friday? Okay, I did not know that.
Now, let's just.
Okay.
That one. Great. The motor just fell off. So there it is. It's. You know, this needs to be cleaned. Okay, that needs to be cleaned, and then those are stuck in place. Great. Okay, so we're not going to lose these screws. Well, we could. Oh, okay, let's pull those out. I don't want to lose them, but here they are. Keep the rubbers in their place. Okay, so there's that. First, you get the old flat belt off, and I might have another flat belt to go on here, but okay, so we already got a picture of this. We don't need to take a second picture. Uh-oh. Yep. Okay, so there's that one. That's a, okay. Did I just come off? No, I got it. Manhandle it. Okay, so that. Let me just loosen this one maybe, or maybe not. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so now just pick it up, rotate it out of the way, yay-hoo, there it is. Yeah, just, well, okay. Leave it on there, take a picture, peoples. All right. Okay, great. Did I not? I didn't take it. Okay, great. So let's just throw that up here. And see, I did not forget. Here it is. Here's this. Here's your rule. Here's your rule. Okay. Here's this. Here's that. So, and then this is a. Just ever so gently. This is about a. Well, when you take a picture of this, make sure you take a picture of the entire thing. So, and whoops. Yeah. This is close enough. There's about a 14 millimeter belt on here, but it's kinked and bent and all that. And all right, and then this needs to be spun and cleaned. Let's see here. So we let's see. We put the power back in, right? That was the speaker wire, and that was the motor switch. Okay, so yeah, so okay. So if we plug this thing in, right? So it says right here, oopsies, it says right there, right? The 2 pins I took out for that switch, it says right here, motor, I'm sorry, that's the speaker. Right, all right. Motor switch. Yeah. So that's the motor that's bad. Okay, so the motor's got a squeak in it. Wonder if I can get by with just oiling this. I do have some, let's see here. Okay. I do have, let's see here, where can we put this? Running out of room to put stuff. So, over here, yeah, we've got I bought a couple of these online a long time ago. This is the Radio Shack needle tip precision lubricator. So, got it from Radio Shack. And the part number, let's see here. The part number is, oops. Part number is 642301A. So 64-2301A. Alright, so there it is. Alright, so okay, so that and the motor. Alright, so this comes off of there. That comes out here. And we just go. Let's try that again. Okay, so I made all the difference in the world. Oh, nope. Well, okay. Well, I wish this thing wasn't in this. Well, wait. Oh, hey, look at that. These have got some screws on them. Maybe I can get this canister off of here. Uh-oh, that's going to be difficult. Okay. Oh no! Is that a flat tip on there? Yeah, it is, but I don't know if I have a flat tip that's that small, that strong. Okay, let's see here. Alright, well, oh man, so much fun. Well, this one or the yellow one. Let's see if they're small enough. God. Well, oh great, that was strong enough. Okay, now. Alright, so there's that little micro tiny screw. Get the other side off, right? Just want to see if I can get this cover off, and if I can get the cover off, maybe I can get to the other end of the motor and somehow lubricate the other end of it. So, you realize you're burning up the airwaves just to do, okay, so there we go. There's the other micro tiny little thing. Okay, so now, voila. There we go, big nothing. And here is, hey, the other end, yay. We got a nice big, okay, so we got a paper cap here. We have a rubber end. If we can pull the, we can pull the rubber off, look at that. So it didn't do anything, it just keeps the wires coming in isolated from the motor input, but we're going to put the cover back on. Well, we got more screws here. We got, what, well, 3 more screws, but you could probably go further, but I'm just more interested in just putting some lubricant here on the end bearing. Okay, so see if I can get lucky with just putting some lubricant on here, and yeah, and then going back, still powered up, great. So let's see if we can get this to go in there. Well, it's working. Working, it's not making any noise, so maybe that's all this motor needed was just some lubricant, but we'll definitely change the belt on this thing. Can you hear the motor running? The motor's running. It's running right there. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but it's running. And it's quiet. I don't know how long I have to let it run to let the oil get in there, but it's definitely a lot quieter than it was. Of course, now the other thing would be is, oh, let's see here. Okay, so put this down over here, right? So put that down there, right? Get some Q-tips. Wait, I need, okay. Oh, see here, so many things to try and do. Okay, so if we put this up here, right? This up here. So what I want to do is, okay, how can we do that? Oh, we have jumper cables. Yes, we got jumper cables. That's right. Let's get some jumper cables. We got some right here. Here's a jumper cable. Right. Okay, great. Yeah, here's a jumper. Okay. A jumper cable is, it's, you know, double-ended, you know, like this, right? So you just drop this on here. So that one, and then, oops, yeah, it's running now. Okay, so we can turn it off by unplugging it. There, it's off. Great. So now we get our denatured alcohol and some Q-tips, all right? Okay, now get that, plug it back in. Motor's now running. No, it's not. Wait. Well. Okay. Just. Well. Stay running. Okay, great. So, got that going. Get some denatured alcohol, a Q-tip, and this. We're trying to clean this here. Let's try a little abrasiveness here. Well, that works a lot better. Yeah. So now we'll go back to the other end of this, because that. Yeah. Alright, I think I ran that long enough. So I got a nice shiny end. You got all the black stuff off of there. Okay, so, and we ran it. This end is now dry, so let's shoot it up with some more stuff. Done. There we go. Great. Got a bubble in there, bubble in there. Just let this run. Oh, yes, threw some at me. Still got some life in it. Motor's got some torque to it. Alright, so I have it on the table. You should be able to hear it vibrating, but it's not making any vibration sound, so I think I'm golden there. So now I just need to investigate the tape deck here and check out the either tires and the other things and clean all up in here and get this dust and stuff. I'll take this outside, do that, but I'll do that right now. But I'm not going to take cameras and everybody with me because yeah. So this is a hard to see in here, but oh wait, I take that back. Here, oh, that's the, oh boy. Okay. Alright. This would be one of these deals where you have to remove what? Oh no, wait. Okay, so that's got a. Well, that's working. I'm not going to mess with that. This, yeah. See how it's rotating? That's underneath these metal things to get to that one there, but this one is still decent. So I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm gonna clean up some crud and everything. So I'll just let this go for right now. Motor's been running long enough. Preserved motor, but it's no longer making any noise, so just set this here for the time being. I'm going to call this done and go find me a belt, which I've already measured, take it a picture of, and say goodbye, good day, hope, all that, bye-bye. I had fun, hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I'll finish this up in a little bit, but I gotta take a break, get some exercise and all that stuff. Sitting too long. Alright, so thanks for watching. Good day, bye-bye. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. Finish on that. And then turn this one off.